My sister uninvited me from our family's lake week because, in her husband's words, nobody wants to vacation with a guy who has no life. I said okay, hung up, and stopped paying the $2,100 a month nobody knew was holding their life together. By spring, their whole world came apart. For 9 years, I quietly bankrolled my sister Dana's family. It started when her husband Kyle got laid off and I covered my nephew Cole's hockey season. Hockey turned into my niece Lily's dance academy, which turned into orthodontist payments, which turned into just this month help with their minivan lease that somehow lasted 4 years. Dana texted me late at night, never Kyle, always Dana, and I'd transfer the money before bed. Most months it topped $2,000. Nobody in the family knew. That was the arrangement Dana begged for. Kyle had an ego, she said. It would humiliate him. So at every holiday, my parents toasted Kyle for providing so well, and Kyle held court about hustle and sacrifice while wearing a watch I'd indirectly financed. Me? I built a commercial cleaning company from one used van and a pressure washer. But because I work weekends and show up to holidays alone, I got to be the family's cautionary tale. Kyle's favorite joke, delivered annually over pie. Careful kids, that's what happens when you marry a mop. I ate it for years because of the kids. Lily sends me videos of every dance routine. Cole calls me after his games to walk me through goals I didn't see. That was worth more than my pride. Then came June. Every summer, my parents rent the same lake house for a week, all of us together. It's the one tradition I never miss. Except this year, the group chat planned it without me. I found out when my mom slipped and mentioned the dates. When I asked if I should book the time off, the chat went silent for a full day. Then Dana called. She was doing that voice, the fake gentle one. We're thinking this year is just for the families. You understand? I asked what I was, exactly, if not family. She sighed like I was being difficult. And then I heard Kyle in the background, not even trying to be quiet. Tell him nobody wants to vacation with a guy who has no life. Dana didn't defend me. She just said, you get it, right? I said, I get it completely. Have a great trip. Then I hung up, opened my banking app, and canceled every scheduled transfer. Dance academy, hockey dues, the minivan, the orthodontist's payment plan, all of it. I didn't announce it. Losers don't send press releases. July 1st came and went. On July 6th, Dana texted, hey, the dance payment didn't go through. Can you check? I replied one word, correct. Within an hour, Kyle called me for the first time in 9 years. I let it ring. He showed up at my warehouse 2 days later, furious, in front of my crew. Said I was punishing children over a joke. I asked him to explain the joke. He couldn't. Then he switched tactics. I was selfish. I was bitter. Money had made me arrogant. I let him finish, then said the sentence I'd been saving for almost a decade. Kyle, what do you think dance, hockey, braces, and your van cost every month? He said that was Dana's business, and I watched it hit him in real time. He didn't know the number. He didn't even know the sources. Dana had told him her bonuses covered most of it. He got very quiet, called Dana from my parking lot, and I listened to a marriage crack through one side of a phone call. After that, everything unraveled without me lifting a finger. My parents found out and were mortified, mostly because they'd spent 9 years praising Kyle at my expense. My mother cried on my kitchen floor, apologizing for every harmless joke she'd laughed at. My dad, a man of few words, just said, we toasted the wrong man. Dana and Kyle spent the fall in counseling and sold the minivan. Lily's dance school worked out a reduced schedule she pays toward with a weekend job at 15. And honestly, she seems prouder of it than any recital. In November, Dana finally texted me, I hope you're happy. You blew up my family to make a point. I typed and deleted a dozen responses. What I finally sent was, I didn't blow up anything. I just stopped paying for the set. She never answered. Here's the part nobody expects. The kids still call me. Cole biked to my house the day he made varsity. Lily saved 2 months of paychecks to take me to dinner for my birthday. And I let her pay because respect matters more than the $38. This summer, the lake house went unbooked for the first time in 15 years. Instead, I rented a cabin 2 towns over. Just me, Cole, Lily, and my parents. Turns out the guy with no life was the one holding everyone else's together.